Going on? Welcome back, CK Chrome. Today we're going to go over what I'm going to go through throughout my day. We got to get things going here. My day's kind of flipped around and backwards, but I'm going to get some structure to my days. That's the most important thing I can do for myself moving forward. So the first thing I need to do today is I need to I want to build a new light box. Okay. And I want it to be battery powered. Okay. It's going to eventually be battery powered and I'm slurring battery powered and have a female USB attachment. But right now I just want to see if I'm just going to make one battery powered. So I'm going to test the light duration of my battery pack that I bought, a battery pack with 2 AA batteries. I'm going to see how long that will illuminate one of my LED lights for to make sure it's worth it to even go through it. So the first step we're going to do today is we're going to test battery life. We're going to test the battery life. All right. Second thing is we got to do, which I'd love to do every day. I want this to be part of my everyday, but it's not at the moment. I have 10 light assemblies I have to do today. So that'll be the second thing in line. Be 10 light assemblies. All right. So far I got 2 things on my list, but another thing that happened yesterday, right at the end of the day, is I did finish my American Light flag. So I need to get that listing up and running. So today I need to add a listing on the Etsy. And I'm going to take 2 down because I've been hitting, as soon as I hit 100 sales, I'm going to get nailed for any type of trademark. Not so much copyright, but trademark. My suggestion to you is you have any words of any kind on any kind of product to get rid of it. So I'm taking down some products, but I'm going to add that new cross, American flag cross, to my Etsy site. So I have 3 listings. Number 3 is going to be 3 listings to deal with on Etsy. Okay, so that's my third thing. Now the fourth thing is I've been having issues with is my heart charm. The heart charm, actually you could hear it just explode out of the supports. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. So today on my agenda, number 4, I'm going to go down there and I'm going to redo the heart. I want to redo the heart charm. First thing I'm going to do is just see if I can just reprint it and if it'll work. If not, then that's just the end of it, And then the final thing I want to do today, for surely I have to do this, is scaling the statue of David to the biggest size I can in 2 pieces. So it's just going to be scaling and splitting the statue of David. Anyways, so these are the 5 things I give myself. And I do have a bonus thing if I can get to it at the end of the day, and that is a possible light design. I already have the light design in mind, but the light design with batteries. So the battery pack I got, it's just, all it is a square battery with 2 AA's in it, okay? And it just has a negative and positive wire coming off it. And with the negative wire, I'm just going to add a switch here. And that'll be exposed on the outside of my box. So then you'll hit that knob, and that's what will activate the battery system. And then in the future, over here, we're going to have a micro USB, or not micro, but a USB port. So the USB port will also be going into that switch, and the positive will also be going into there. And that's how we're going to do that. So anyways, let's get busy. All right, so what we're going to do here is we are going to solder this guy and see how long these batteries last before I even entertain myself designing this battery pack into it. So let's get this hooked up and let's see how I'll plug in some batteries and we'll see how long it's going to take. Hopefully this turns these on. Hey! So now, let's see what time it is, and then I'm going to record how long these two brand new Duracells charged this light for. Thank you. All right, so let's get into a little bit of scaling. I'm going to scale the David statue. Nothing can be over 250 millimeters for the bamboo plate. I'm going to cut him in half, and let's see what we come up with. All right, everybody. Looks like it's going to be 14 inches, is as big as I'll be able to make it. Let's see if I can execute that. Have a great one. All right, what's going on? Just a reflection of the day. I went through all my things. I just scaled my David. Looks like it's going to be about 14 inches. So, not anything huge, man. I'm looking at the Giga. The Giga's a pretty good machine, the Igloo Giga, but that's $2,500. So, anyways, my scaling, yeah, we're at 14 inches. Um, I'm going to do it. I have some extra filament. I have some extra ugly filament. I'm looking to see if I can get that going. I did not get to this. Tomorrow we will keep that on the list. Let's do some pro and con here. Definite battery testing life, pros and cons. I don't know. I don't know if people are going to want the battery. I mean, it's still it's still holding the lights and whatnot. But what they might want the cord? Am I going to sell both? Now, do I have to have like 3 things in stock now? So I might not have to sell one with the light in it. I could sell one with the light in it and a battery. I could sell one with a light and a battery and a USB. I could sell one with just a USB. So it's starting to get crazy. I don't know about the battery. Question mark. The pros and cons on that seems to be 50-50. The 10 light assemblies went great. The packaging, the boxes came in too big. Too big. So I wasted all kinds of frickin' foam, man. Uh, Packing peanuts. It's kind of ridiculous. I was kind of upset about that. Not really upset, but you know what I mean. At least I still had boxes. I immediately ordered some Uline boxes. Got those next day. Redo the heart charm. That has not crashed. No crash. Some pros and cons on that. It has crashed a couple times. Valentine's Day is coming up soon. So hopefully we'll get another listing in tomorrow with that heart charm. And I just got done scaling splitting the statue of David. Pros and cons to that definitely are: is it worth it all just to have a 14-inch statue, and how much am I going to really charge for it? How many people are looking for that statue? So it's just something just to keep my everything. I got to keep moving, man. We got to keep moving. There's no way that we can stop. Um, I got to keep the momentum going, keep coming up and creating. Otherwise, I'm not really doing. I'm not going to save this house. I'm not going to be a full-time 3D printer guy. So, anyways, the inland, I just got a spool of inland filament, man. I had to respool it right away. What in the world? It wouldn't even run through the AMS, AMS light because it was so tightly wound. Anyways, I just want to let you guys know a lot of that stuff. And you see your machine purging, like I said, it's just tightly wound filament spool. So, anyways, if you're dropping in today, thanks for dropping in. I got my checklist done. I got to get some tomorrow. I'm probably still going to design that light box with a battery, just to see if that sells more or not. So we have that on the agenda at least for tomorrow. And the listings, I did not talk about the listings. 3 listings to deal with on Etsy. Did I talk about that? I don't think I did. So we we're getting some momentum on Etsy. I'm trying to change gears and get my priorities straight as far as the legitimacy of my company, making sure not any trademark or extreme copyright going on that can get me into any trouble. Because as soon as I hit 1,000 sales, Etsy microscopes you. So I want to keep my nose clean. So, anyways, take it easy, guys.